We'll see the Houston Rockets matched up against the defending NBA champions, the Oklahoma City Thunder. Sit back and enjoy this presentation of NBA basketball on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan, joined courtside by Greg Anthony and Doris Burke. And it's Allie LaForce for us tonight on the sidelines. Smith for three. And that'll be Oklahoma City's ball as it goes out of bounds. Here's Oklahoma City now. And Doris, we had heard the era of the big threes might be fading, but the Thunder have one with Chet Holmgren, J-Dub, and Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
And the beauty of that trio you just listed, they are all similar ages. They are all passionate about the craft of the game of basketball, and all three are about winning. But I'm telling you this, the Oklahoma City fans not taking anything for granted. They thought KD, Russell, and Harden would be together forever, and it didn't happen.
Down low, pass to Okogie. Holmgren with the steal. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Now Hartenstein. Shot clock at 2. Here's Holmgren. Hartenstein controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Oh, man, just beast mode on the glass there. He was not going to be denied on that play.
Outside Durant. The three-pointer no good. For the finish. And the dunk by Holmgren.
And great recognition. Holmgren saw the open floor and took advantage.
Out to Smith. The three ball. Hands it from downtown.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Outside, KD. It's Thompson off the drive. Pass to Okogie. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson.
Well, heads-up play from Okogie. Got to be shot ready on the catch. He was more than up to the task.
On the wing, Williams. With the drive. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
And I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
They know that if this guy goes off, their chances of winning rise exponentially.
And, Greg, you might not be surprised to hear this, but Shai Gilgeous-Alexander comes from a family of athletes.
Yeah, I mean, his mother was a sprinter in the 400 meters representing Antigua and Bermuda in the 92 Summer Games in Barcelona. Impressive.
Pass to Smith.
Elite at the defensive end. Holmgren makes up for a lack of strength with great length and timing.
Inside. Hartenstein can't get it to go.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on him.
And the officials will call the illegal screen right there.
When a pick like that is questionable and creates that much of an advantage for the offense, you have to blow the whistle.
I don't think there's any question. There are so many rules that favor the offense these days. You've got to be able to equal things out when an illegal screen is set. Tremendous lead pass. Boy, that makes your teammates happy, folks.
In the corner, Smith with it. Pass to Okogie. Lets the three fly. Knocks down the three ball. Okogie's got 6.
Oh, money from the corner. The more of those shots Okogie hits, the more time.
Yeah, and there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
To the inside. Şengün.
Great timing and a really good read there from Şengün. Spaces the floor and is rewarded. So far, both teams scorching the nets. You gotta love it.
Well, you love it when you can get off to a fast start offensively. You hate it, though, when your opponent does the same.
A little artistry in the painted area, converting against the size.
Some guys just relish the challenge. Find a way, and he does.
Pass to Caruso. A three-pointer off the mark. Out to Thompson. Over SGA. And that concludes a back-and-forth high-scoring first quarter of play. Rockets ahead. They're up by 3. And for 2. Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Rockets.
Absolutely dialed in from beyond the arc so far in this one. The defense is surrendering the long-range shot here early on.
The shot by Williams, no good. Houston leading by 3. And you look at these Rockets, Greg, pretty fearsome on the defensive end.
I mean, great length and athleticism on the wings, and a defensive-minded coach in Ime Udoka. They'll make you work for it, no doubt about it.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Here's Shepard. Houston moving it around. Here's Finney-Smith. Rebound by Williams.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Here's Mitchell. Takes the assist and lays it in. Pick out the pass nicely. Mitchell's got his first bucket in this one. Adams, right side. Pass to Shepard. Lets it go with the 3. The three-pointer is right on target. Shepard's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Left side, SGA. Mitchell outside. Over Harris. The shot by Mitchell, no good. And they blow the whistle for a foul. He was trying to disrupt the fast break opportunity. The Rockets have gone 1 for 1, making their previous attempt at the line. And Greg, you were a point guard. How has that position evolved over the years?
Well, if you think of how much more of the court that has to be covered and the style, you have to score more now to play the position. I think shooting becomes incredibly important. And then defensively, with all the switching, you got to be able to hold up against size and play all over the floor.
Count it. Williams has got 6.
Well, that's one way he can finish, but far from the only way he gets it done. He's got all kinds of tricks up his sleeve.
Let's check in now with our Allie LaForce, who's got a story for us. Allie?
Thanks, Kevin. The Rockets have become a fearsome defensive team, and Coach Ime Udoka said, our young guys were tired of losing, and they bought into it. A huge part is just shifting the mentality and doing our part on that end. Understanding how much that impacts winning, it is a non-negotiable for me. Back to you.
They've clearly bought in. Allie, we appreciate the report. And the Thunder making a switch here. Back to Adams. Rebound by Williams.
Nothing more important than contesting layups and dunks. A great job defensively.
Holmgren in the corner. Adams taking his time here. Pass to Harris. And slam dunk by Harris.
That's a stomach punch, guys. Turn it over and give him a free run to the bucket.
Oh, you're so right. No question who has the momentum now.
It's still close, though. These teams have been neck and neck. Let's see the response here.
And he's good on the 3-ball. Finney-Smith's got the lead up to 4 now for the Rockets. Williams comes with the double team. Pass to Tate. To the paint. And it's Shepard missing. And so here is Oklahoma City. Holmgren outside. It's good. Great play by Williams to set it up. Holmgren's got 6 points.
And looking to get stronger, Holmgren fights through the bump. Tons of time for him to grow into that frame.
Tate with the ball. No scoring in this one. Here's Adams. That's in, and he found his range with that one. Now 1 for 2.
Listen, there is a touch and a confidence about Steven Adams. If he's in the paint, he will get it done.
And always a bit of risk on those long passes. Lucky the D couldn't come up with it there.
It's stolen by Shepard. Pass to Tate. Now Harris. This one for 3. Right side, Williams. Bangs home the trifecta. Williams has got 5 points now this quarter. Here's Shepard. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back. Shepard's got the lead back up to 4 now for Houston. And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Rockets lead by 4. And join us right back here after the break for the start of the second half. And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. And Greg, the Thunder, NBA champions at last, and still incredibly young.
And this is no fluke. They defended, they shared it, trusted in the system and one another. The league's been put on notice. This team is just getting started.
Williams scanning the floor. Outside for Gilgeous-Alexander. To the middle. Here's Holmgren. It's good. This game is all even. Holmgren's got 8 points.
Well, you can tell a guy who understands how to play through contact. Chet Holmgren finishes strong.
A shot by Thompson and no one's around. Connects from 3-point range. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Hartenstein in the high post. Oh, and there's the foul. It's on Josh Okogie. That's his first foul. And here in the second half of play, we're just over a minute in. Back to Holmgren. And the dunk by Holmgren.
And attacking the rim. Holmgren making excellent use of that height inside. Rocketing off the deck. Thompson showing that youthful exuberance.
To the inside. And it's Hartenstein in the corner. Left side, Gilgeous-Alexander. Durant with the steal. One-on-one fast break. And Houston again with the bucket.
Well, you won't see that kind of shot fall very often. Thank your lucky stars.
To the paint. Here's Hartenstein. Rockets with the rebound. Greg, you look at Alperen Sengun. He's one of the best combinations of force and finesse in the NBA.
And you wonder how he fell to the 16th pick in the 2021 draft. You saw the numbers he was putting up as a 19-year-old in Turkey. Pretty clear he should have gone higher.
And so Mark Daigneault calls a timeout. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline. Thunder trailing by 8. Mitchell outside. The kick out to Williams. A fader. And no good. The dry spell continuing for him. Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. And Thompson throws it down.
Tenacious on the attack. Thompson is fantastic at finding lanes to the basket.
Puts it up from 17. And he didn't get quite enough under that one. Rockets leading by 10. Back to Smith. There's the triple. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Smith's got 6.
Supreme confidence. Smith really stretches the floor with his ability to shoot.
And let's go to the sideline. Here's Allen.
Thanks, Kevin. Kevin Durant, as effortless as a scorer as this league has ever seen. He said, I'm not really flashy with how I play anymore. I just try to look for the best shot and be simple and easy with my game. Fly under the radar a bit. After every shot, I just run down the court and get back on defense. Guys, back to you.
Okay, thank you, Allie. Plenty of space. Great positioning on the putback.
Not giving up on the play. Şengün locked in.
At the top of the key, Mitchell. Good D by Thompson.
Boy, you can just see the frustration growing on their faces. Nothing going their way.
It's just been one of those games, and they need to find a way to turn it around before it gets completely away from them.
And it's Thompson with the ball. He'll bring it up for Houston. 16-point lead, the largest margin in the game.
And this one has been all about Amen Thompson, a freakish athlete. When he gets rolling, there's just not much a defender can do.
Into the lane.
So glad to have you on board for some hoops. This is Brian Anderson with Clark Kellogg and Grant Hill. Allie LaForce with us on the sidelines. Here's Garland. Ooh, Robinson with a block. Here's Kolek. It's Bridges on the wing. Pass to Kolek. Grant, these are two teams with some of the highest assist rates in the league.
Yeah, B.A. And it really goes to show the unselfish attitude they both have. Not to mention how many skilled passers are on both rosters.
And he'll be shooting his first free throw. Oh, the free throw is off from Garland. And since the turn of the century, die-hard Knicks fans had dealt with some lean years, Grant, until recently.
No doubt, B.A., and they're happy to see meaningful games. The arrival of Jalen Brunson just changed things, and they've gone all in to surround him with talent.
And that gets us rolling. Whew, what a tremendous atmosphere in here tonight. Boy, I tell you, you're right. You can feel this one looking like it's going to be a tight one throughout.
Now here's Garland, and it's off from three-point range. It's stolen by Hunter, and stolen by Brunson. Here's Robinson. The kick out to Brunson. Knocks down the triple.
You know, some threes look better than others, and Brunson's lefty stroke from three is a beautiful thing.
Out to Mobley. Pass to Mitchell. From the arc. On target from range.
This is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets three, you fire three of your own. Boom.
Brunson misses.
And that's exactly what you need. Everybody, big and small, crashing the glass.
Garland for three. And the Cavaliers, another three.
Rise and fire. I just love how assertive Garland is on offense.
And it's going to be out of bounds. New York will have another go. And Cleveland making a change here. And the Knicks with the possession here. It's a 5. Point game. That one falls.
Boy, you can see the connection these guys have. They ran the play well. The defense had no idea how to deal with it.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Earlier, I spoke with Mike Brown. We discussed Evan Mobley and how he wanted to defend him coming into this matchup. He said, quote, to make him settle for jumpers, we don't want him getting easy buckets or deep inside positioning. That's when you get into trouble. We'll see how good the resilience is against him tonight. Back to you.
And Allie, thanks. Oh, wasted no time on that one. Merrill's got 6.
And we've come to expect this kind of vision out of Garland.
And here comes Cleveland. They're on a 14-5 run. All right, Greg, can you talk about what Jalen Brunson has brought to the Knicks?
You know, B.A., he's made them relevant again. New York can be a demanding place to play with the expectations and the media. But he's taken the bull by the horns and had immediate success.
And so now a timeout called by Kenny Atkinson. He's going to talk it over with his guys. Both teams deciding to change it up. .151 left in the first quarter. Pass to Tyson. Here's Nance. And Nance with the slam.
And after putting it down, he dangles from the rim a little.
Man, that's borderline taunting right there, Grant. They're playing with a certain swagger right now.
Well, you know what? You don't want to do too much to get an opponent riled up. You got to be mindful of that.
Ball into the lane. He's off on the layup. Knicks trail by 7. Clarkson for three. Fires in the triple. Clarkson's got 5.
Looking strong. Clarkson gets great elevation on that jumper.
Ball outside. Tried to answer back, but that three is off the mark. And it's Clarkson missing.
Great opportunity. Just couldn't complete the play. Yeah, it is unfortunate, embarrassing. He just lost his concentration for a split second, and that's all it took.
Now here's Mobley. No points yet. Cleveland working the ball around now. Cleveland again missing.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
Pass to Clarkson. Brunson taking his time here. Just 5 on the clock. Count that bucket. He's got 9.
Inside Brunson is pretty deadly. Just dropping his shot in.
They grab their own miss. The kick out to Ball. Fires the three. Connects from downtown.
Well orchestrated. And then the pass is right on the money.
The scoring is fast and furious as we end the first. Cleveland on top. Up by 5. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter of action so far. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Cavaliers.
Well, they found a groove, and it's from distance, so knocking them down from the three-point land never hurts.
Here's Hart. Pass to McBride. Puts up a 3. Drops in the 3. McBride's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
Slow reaction from the D, and it cost him 3.
And with an undersized backcourt and a towering front court, some had suggested the Cavs needed roster move to balance things out a little, Grant.
Well, Mobley's growth as a shooter has quieted those concerns up front. But until they prove their mettle in the playoffs, there will be some questions.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Hey, guys. The Cavaliers are making noise. Point guard Darius Garland said the brand of basketball that we play is super exciting, super fun. A lot of threes, a lot of alley-oops, a lot of dunks. And we play really hard on both ends of the floor. It's been a winning recipe. Back to you.
Allie, thanks very much for the report. The Cavaliers leading. And he gets that one. Ball's got 5 now.
Oh, nice feed. On time and on target.
On the wing, Mitchell. Oh, get up, Donovan. Wow.
Yeah, nothing you can do about that. I mean, Mitchell finds airspace and fills it.
And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Ball.
Oh, they're lucky that pass was just tipped and not taken. Could have been worse.
McBride. Pass to Kolek. And here's Clarkson. Offensive rebound to the wing, right side. Now here's McBride. Takes a 3. The rebound by Donovan Mitchell. And we're about 2 minutes into the second quarter here. Here's Ball. Right side Mitchell. There's the triple. It's rebounded by McBride. To the inside. Pass to Kolek. Here's Yabusele. Yep, count it.
If you give him any sort of space, he's going to attack.
Here's Mitchell. Oh, can't convert the two-handed jam. Out of bounds. It'll be Cavaliers ball. Well, Clark, players sometimes talk about the game slowing down as they gain experience.
Well, it's the benefit of experience, understanding situations, having gone through various situations as you get more engaged in the league over time. The more you understand where you're supposed to be, usually you can get there on time or early, and you're more reactive versus thinking.
Knicks trail by 4. Left side Robinson. Pass to Shaman. This one for 3. Doesn't go for him. And Mobley's got the ball here for Cleveland. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. And the shot is good by Garland.
The pull-up is lethal for guys like Garland. Just one of the fast guards in our league.
The Cavaliers lead by 6. And Jalen Brunson gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul of the game. Off the inbound pass. And it's New York with a rebound. Pass to Brunson. Towns taking his time here. Towns doing some work on the interior.
Towns is so dangerous in the paint. He's got the ability to just muscle through most any defense.
Year to year, Karl Anthony Towns remains an elite three-point threat in this league, Clark.
Yeah, he's one of the best shooters, period, in the league. And when you talk about just big guy shooters, he is the best. I mean, Jokic is maybe going to give him a run for the money, but I take Cat as the best three-point shooter of big men in the league. I mean, he's 7 feet tall, 250 pounds, and it's really hard to find anybody that can guard him outside and inside.
Picked it. Fast break. Here comes New York. And the basket by Shamet. Shamet's got his first bucket in this one.
Oh, that's great basketball. Denying them on one end while grabbing points on the other.
Over to the left wing. Garland's a 3. That one falls. Nice setup by Mitchell.
When Garland finds a three-point shot, he takes it. Supremely confident in his abilities.
He knows he can get his shot anytime he wants, and he also knows he has the green light.
Pass to Mobley. Fires the 3. It's hauled in by Robinson. New York trailing. Here's Towns. And unable to get the go-ahead bucket there. And we've got a whistle. He was fouling with a purpose. And in that spot, in that situation, it's got to be a transition take foul.
And Garland does a little bit of everything. A versatile guard with a bright, bright future.
The 3 from Mitchell. Oh, Mitchell with the smooth stroke from distance.
That is good offense, unselfish play.
Three-pointer, Bridges. The shot, no good. And so a close game as we wrap up the first half of play. Cleveland on top. They lead by 4. And join us right back here after the break for the start of the second half. We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple of quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. Towns outside. Shoots over Mobley. Shot's good by Towns. Towns has got 6.
Not much you can do to stop his J when Towns gets into the rhythm.
And Mobley gets it to go.
As a big, unless you're a dedicated rim runner, have to be some kind of threat from distance.
Well, you look at how the Knicks built this team, Clark. Some astute all-in trades.
Yeah, you know, New York spent years, BA, building their draft assets. They cashed them in on some all-star level guys, and we're seeing the fruit of that kind of work.
And here's Brunson from the arc. The putback. Tries again. Spins. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And that one goes in as he's fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts the free throw. In the summer of 24, Jalen Brunson signed a contract extension, famously signing for less than his max, Clark.
Yeah, you know, BA, it was a calculated move by Brunson because he wanted the team to have room to add additional players. If you ask me, that's the kind of winning, selfless attitude you want from the guy who's your franchise player.
Hunter, good.
A big man that dishes, something Mobley does very well.
And the Cavaliers, another 3.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
Boy, it's been a three-point barrage. They came out gunning and have not stopped.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Thanks. Well, before games, Jared Allen makes a point of fist bumping and connecting not just with the teammates and coaches, but team staff, security, ball boys. He said it's showing everybody love. They're all a part of it. I'm getting them hyped for the game, and it gets me going too. BA, back to you.
All about that connection. Okay, Allie, thanks a lot. The Cavaliers lead by 9. On the wing, Mitchell. Oh, and Mitchell powers it home.
Whoa, guys. I mean, this crowd is in awe of that Mitchell dunk. Heck, I'm in awe, too.
There's the three. Sinks it.